El Día de Muertos is a Mexican tradition that takes place especially in Michoacán. It is commemorated on November 1st and 2nd. This special tradition represents Mexico in a very special way because it shows much of the cultural history Mexico has. First of all, what does Dia de Muertos stands for, as we said earlier, it is a big tradition that commemorates native people beliefs about the death. They think that during November 2nd, all the spirits come to Earth to visit their loved ones in order to talk with them. This is why people make beautiful altars for them and stay all night on the cemetery waiting for the spirits to come. The altars are made of all type of materials that characterize them. It can be things that they used to like, pictures of them, flowers, candles, favorite food, etc. Calaveritas de azúcar. Las calaveritas de azúcar were created by main Central American cultures, especially Mexico. In these Central American cultures, the death was only the ending of physical life and was the beginning of new spiritual life. That's why they like to represent these thoughts, sculpting a human crane as a kind of trophy. Time passes and the ritual is still practiced in modern Mexico, but with some important changes, such as the material. Nowadays, these crane sculptures are made out of sugar candy, known as Calaveritas de azúcar. These candies are very sweet and good looking because all the kind of designs that people put on them, alfeñique, liquid caramel, and sugar cane are some of the ingredients used in the process of these calaveritas. More states where this tradition are practiced are Guanajuato, Morelos, Michoacán, and Mexico City. The calaverita tradition sugar is prepared with a mixture of sugar and lemon. These are melted until a liquid mass when a cast on the skull is used, and then the details with icing sugar are added by hand, usually the detail using the ice. Currently, each state has a different way of design and preparation. Also, some tend them with a colored or amaranth. Mostly in the top of the skull, the ancient Mesoamerican used to bear the name of the person who was designing that skull. As it was a way to remember that all that was certain was death, these calaveritas not only serve to remember the death or destiny we share, but a way to delight our plates and maintain one of the sweetest traditions of Mexico.
We are aware that we no longer have a full mentality or perspective of a child, so we asked 10 children around 2nd through 6th grade. We think the result we would get would be high, however, it was very high. The 10 children were very interested in this activity, and even remained contributions are to apply, especially when we mentioned that you could eat. The contributions we got were like the colors we could use. Different colors were mentioned, but what could be identified is predominant colors like pink or blue, which are very characteristic of the distinction between the sexes. Our goal is to interest children and make them have some fun. We think it will meet the target, because the small study that was conducted obtained actually very good results and a great interest.